Okay, so today we're going to be demonstrating how to dot and doff sterile gloves.
Okay, so the first step is to open the package correctly. So we have to make sure that we're opening from the top and not touching as much of the package. We're just peeling away from it and dumping the package out and away.
During this step, you want to make sure that you don't shake the gloves out. You want to make sure that you don't shake the gloves out and you don't want to cross over. This is to ensure that we're keeping the gloves sterile.
We gotta make sure that we keep an inch barrier or an inch around the border and we don't touch any more of the paper.
So now what you're gonna do to open the package, you're gonna put your fingers in like underneath this flap right here, and you're gonna open it.
And you kind of want to push on the paper so that way the gloves stay down and don't come up with the other side.
Once you've opened it, you can create a little fold here at the bottom just to make sure that the paper doesn't close on you. And you're gonna start off with the right glove. So you're gonna take your left hand and you're gonna pick it up at the bottom of the cuff, and you're gonna just make a little mouth with your hand and slide your gloves in.
Make sure not to touch the outside of the border and once you outside of the glove. And once you got it on, don't touch the cuff of the glove either.
So now to put on the left glove, you're gonna take your right hand and your four fingers, make sure your thumb doesn't go down, and you're gonna slide your four fingers under the cuff of the left glove. Once you have it on like the very tips of your fingers, you're gonna work your fingers all the way up and hold the glove open. Then make the same motion with your left hand and put your hand into the glove.
Make sure we're not touching the glove with our pinkies or our thumbs at all because it will break sterility.
And then in a professional setting, you want to keep your hands above your waist just so that you can make sure that you aren't touching anything in your surroundings.
Okay, to remove the glove, you're gonna start and you're gonna pinch the middle or the outside and pull up and off. Then you're gonna crumple it into your dominant hand and make sure it's all completely hidden because it is now not sterile.
Then you're gonna tilt your wrist back like this and use one or two fingers and try to get under the cuff of the glove and then pull up and out like so, making sure that the outside of the glove is now on the inside.
We're gonna put it back in the paper and crumple it up and throw it in the trash and get rid of it to make sure that we're not getting any contaminants on anybody else.
So why do we do all this? So sterile gloves are different from clean gloves. Sterile gloves are used in invasive procedures where you have to make sure that the patient doesn't come into contact with any microorganisms at all. For example, surgery or catheter insertion are two procedures that you don't want any microorganisms touching the patient at all or coming into contact with the patient at all. all of these steps that we just showed and the like procedures that we did are required to maintain surgical asepsis, which basically means sterility. So surgical asepsis is sterility, which means that there are no microorganisms at all. And then medical asepsis is clean, which means that there are microorganisms, but none of them are pathogens.